Good evening, everyone. I wanted to first apologize for the bad quality since I'm recording with the LG 360 camera at night. Well, with some light on, of course. I'm pretty sure it would look better with, the daytime quality. And, I wanted you guys to test out how the 360 camera works. So, remember, you could slide your finger or use the mouse for your PC if you're using the right browser like Chrome, which supports 360 videos on YouTube. Well, anyways, I wanted to talk to you about my latest PlayStation Vita pickups and also some games I found, you know, online or on the streets while shopping around for random stuff, I guess. So here goes nothing. Again, you could check around my room since I'm recording through a 360 camera. And the first game I'm going to show you that I recently purchased and I've been addicted to is called Gundam Breaker 3. I don't know if you guys are turning the camera or anything right now, but I'll still show it around here. This game is pretty much a hybrid from Monster Hunter mixed with Dynasty Warriors gameplay, mixed with Legos, since you get to customize your, mobile suits, your mechs, and all that junk. It's pretty fun. I mean, the story's cute, and I love it. This is my most played PlayStation Vita game as of late, even though Uncharted 4 has started taking up most of my time now for a bit, but I'm still playing it. I'm still uploading videos for Gunbreaker 3. The next game, which I should continue uploading videos for, is Assassin's Creed Chronicles. As you guys can see, I'll be turning the camera around still. Well, it's a side scroller, kind of like a Meteor Castlevania game, Metroid Castlevania. Yeah. Um, I don't remember what story was. I remember where I last left off though, and it was pretty fun. I should continue it, and I guess, make more gameplay. The next game, which I had a little trouble with since I'm not a huge fan of this genre, it's a first-person dungeon crawler called Stranger of Sword City. The art's pretty beautiful and the story's alright, but yeah, it's a game I'll probably play later on, just not now since I'm not really into this genre. But I'll get around to it eventually. Of course, y'all know Tetris. I don't really have much to explain about this game. It's good. I just wanted to add it to my collection. Now, the next one would be Trillion God of Destruction. Yeah, it reminds me of Disgaea story-wise and artistically wise. The gameplay's pretty good too. And right now I have the PlayStation TV running in the background, which I'm about to play a game, but maybe sooner or later, because I'm starving right now. I'll probably get something to eat. Maybe make something small. Good game though. Next one is a how would you say this? A tower defense type game. It's like a sphere, like the 360 camera. No, not really, but all the bad guys come in from like every side corner of the map, and you have to keep moving your weapons around, upgrading them, buying new weapons, and upgrading your city just to um, just do well in the game. I'm not a big fan of it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, I recently purchased this game. It's called Mega Tagmention Blank versus Zombies Neptune. It plays similar to the Senran Kagura series, and it's pretty much a sequel to Hyperdimension Neptunia U, which is like a Dynasty Warriors type game. But this one has zombies or something, or they're not really zombies, but they're just called zombies in the game. I guess they're former zombies. I heard from a lot of users on Game Facts that this game's actually easier than U, but the bosses are badass. From what I read, I'll play it probably today, tomorrow, maybe. today. The last game I wanted to show you that I picked up for the PlayStation Vita. Sorry, I'm getting a little sick. Let me go get water for a bit. Oh god. Oh god. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. I'm fine right now. Alright, so the next game is, of course, Samurai Kagura SO Versus. Yeah, I actually really enjoy this game. I should play this game more. And it's pretty much a brawler with Dynasty Warriors elements. Oh, damn it. I am sick. I'm about to cough right now, but I'm holding it in. Alright, so the games I've recently picked up, for those who have been, moving my camera around, you would have already seen them. Well, they're my PSP games that I've, ordered them from Amazon or on the streets. Well, okay, the first one I want to show you was Patapon, which I only picked up for $3, which was pretty cool. I only played part 3 though, never the first one. The next one is one of my favorite PSP games, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. And it's actually my favorite Kingdom Hearts game of all time. Yeah, I should purchase the PS3 versions of, Kingdom Hearts, the HD collections, just so I could own them or something. The next one we have is Crisis Core Final Fantasy. Of course, everyone's gonna want this game on their PSP collection. Yeah, I bought this one open or whatever. Kingdom Hearts is, pretty much closed. So I'm pretty sure that's not gonna be worth anything since it's open. The next one is Final Fantasy. Yeah, I'm trying to rush the endings since I'm just showing you my PSP games. And also, here's my Gunpla, Gundam mobile suit. I built him. He's so cute. Let me just put him to the side. So I also have Daxter and Pyongyang Fantasy Golf. I purchased these two off of Amazon for actually just $4 each together, really. But yeah, that was pretty cool. And we also have another one of my favorite PSP titles, Little Big Planet. I remember I used to play this game a lot, just making my own levels, but I never really published them because I knew they sucked. But I was just trying to be creative and be awesome that way. Yep. And the next one we have is Lego Star Wars 2. When I first purchased this game, when I found it in stores, it wasn't working, so I had to, buy a replacement case for it. And I tested it and it actually works now. I'm pretty sure it's not worth anything anymore, but yeah, I actually like it. It's one of my favorite titles of all time. And I also got Death Jr., which I never really played it, but it looked really cool back then. I mean, I guess I did download it when my PSP was, hacked. Whose PSP wasn't hacked anyways? Come on, everyone's was back then. Too bad the PS Vita can't do that, and I'm actually glad for that because I want the PS Vita to sell, but it's not selling, so Sony gave up on it. It's their fault, not our fault. It's their fault. The next one is Peace Walker, the best PSP game of all time. Still one of my favorites as well. I have so many favorites on the PSP system. They only own 15 PSP games and 120 something Vita games. Awesome. This one I purchased. Okay, so I meant to purchase a Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, black title, in which it showed that at the pawn shop, but it ended up being Resistance Retribution because I opened up the case and it showed Resistance Retribution, and the paper showed Metal Gear, and underneath that was Resistance. I was like, bastards, But I was like, whatever. I was gonna buy this game eventually. It was like what, $6 at the pawn shop. And then we have a dual pack, which I've never played either of these games. Siphon Filter Dark Mirror and SOCOM US Navy SEALs Firestorm Bravo. I've played on part 3 of the Firestorm Team Bravo games, but yeah. And the last two would be Monster Hunter Freedom Unite and Dissidia Duodecum 012. great game, an amazing game. Generations was announced for the 3DS. Well, the release date was announced today, which will be coming out in July 15th. So I'm actually really excited for that one. And I would always play this game on the PSP back then with my friends, and then I bought it for the iOS, and then they stopped supporting it. And I also played on the Vita, you know, the PSP version on the Vita. Yeah, but yeah, that's all my collections so far that I picked up within the last 2-3 months so far. And my 3DS is over there, of course, just sitting there in the background doing nothing. And what I'm using for like a mount is my Persona Dancing All Night box set, the limited edition or whatever that was called from back then. And yeah, that's up to date. And if you want to see more, let me just rotate the camera, just show you my room. Even though I'm pretty sure you guys already did that on your own. Yeah, wow, that was 11 minutes. Interesting. Pretty cool. Alright, so if you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to ask, and I'll try to answer them in my next upcoming video. So until next time, goodbye!